welcome to another exciting edition of the Ravens Flock.
Live, bitches.
Hello, everyone. We are not just live. We are live and close and personal. Look at that. We can experience physical touch once more.
That's
the boys
right,
are
folks.
back in town.
The boys are back in town, and that's because each of us, got ourselves vaccinated.
Yes.
We followed the steps. We followed all CDC guidelines from the beginning. We got ourselves vaccinated when we could, and now we are back together. All three of us here for the first time in a long time.
At long last,
Reunited, and it feels so good.
we finally have government juice flowing through our veins hard enough that we're told we can actually speak to our loved ones.
We have microchips implanted to our bodies, and we are ready for the nanotech wars.
Why don't we
luck,
introduce
good-
ourselves and get the show going,
Good luck,
shall we?
because the CIA
Yes,
ain't gonna
let's-
find shit. worth
Yes,
looking
please.
at.
I'm your host, Jose Casabona, also host of Wrestle Rewind. On my left is the host of Los Amigos Play, Mr. Angel Mendez.
Hello, everyone. Also, I just realized the logo of the thing, it's a logo on my shirt now.
Ah, nice.
Raven Beach Vibes.
Ha.
Where's the Ravens? All I see is just palm trees.
Look at the screen.
It's right there. Don't
Oh,
you see
okay.
it? Right.
All right, fair.
Don't you see it's right there?
Okay.
Don't touch my logo. It's
I will
mine and
touch
mine.
your
It's
logo
my
all I
logo.
want.
Fuck off.
I
All
helped
right.
design the logo.
The man
Too
to
bad.
my right who's trying to violate the logo is the host of the Black Files, the man who puts in the man hours behind the production and quality of every video that we put out every single week, Mr. Juan Arouse.
Thank you very much
Yo.
for that intro, Jose. And let's not forget, folks, as we always say, this program is live. We are live every Saturday night, 7:30 Eastern Time. And we're simulcasting on youtube.com/theravensflock, our flagship platform, and twitch.tv/theravensflock online for those of you who prefer Twitch. Don't forget to hit the follow button on Twitch so you can get notified when we're live, and hit the subscribe and notification bell buttons on YouTube so that you can watch us when we're live. YouTube being extra fucky, don't forget to check your settings. Make sure that your live notifications are on as well, folks.
Yes.
We're going to be on for the next 90 minutes talking to you and with you as we monitor our live chat on both our platforms, as we bring forward the latest in geek news and geek culture, in all sorts of things, animes, conventions, movies, video games, all sorts of different stuff, helping make your voice our mission.
Which is why we encourage you, if you're watching on both YouTube and Twitch, if you have any questions or comments of what we discuss about, go ahead and drop them below, and we will take the time to answer each and every one of them as we begin our discussion here in this live Quince de Mayo edition.
Yes.
Just real quick, I did want us to go ahead and get started. We were sort of arguing about whether or not we should even mention it, but on our YouTube chat, or the first chatter of the night, Mr. Geek Me Out. How's it going, Mr. Geek Me Out? Thank you for joining us.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us tonight, saying rest in peace, New Jack.
Yes,
Damn,
I
already-
think it's
we're just running right into that.
Yes,
Just
we are.
straight into it.
We're running into right now, and we need to address it. It was reported yesterday morning that former ECW hardcore legend himself, New Jack, real name is Jerome Young, has passed away due to a heart attack that he suffered in his home in North Carolina. He was 59 years old.
As usual, the real ones go out too quickly. Now, even for those of you who don't know, New Jack used to be one of the wrestlers of a pair called the Gangstas.
The
Yep.
Gangstas.
All the way
Right.
back in the original location known as Smoky Mountain, which means this man built his entire career out of pissing off the rednecks and riding the wave of controversy all the way to the highest tide.
He does not give a flying
He
fuck.
certainly is a beacon of controversy. He knows how to cut excellent promos. He knows how to generate heat. He knows how to generate energy everywhere he goes.
Yeah, all those burning crosses were doing a lot of heat.
Oh, no, oh God, no.
No, but he did get away with a lot of stuff. In
He
the
got
latest
away with blading, with tearing people up, with throwing glass panes on them.
Jesus.
He was absolutely rancid and beautiful in his pursuit of ultra violence.
last year,
as Angel likes to say.
yes, last year in the second season of Dark Side of the Ring, they actually came out with a documentary episode of the life and crimes of New Jack, where they sat down
The
and
life and crimes.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
holy
literally
shit.
what it's titled.
Okay, you know what? I gotta respect that.
Yes, and they have detailed all the high-profile, controversial moments he was involved with, which includes the mass transit incident that happened in
Oh.
1996.
Oh, you don't know this. Okay, long story short.
Tell me.
Long story short. There was a pay-per-view event with ECW, and they were short a man. They literally, one of their men in a tag team match could not make it. So they hired a local guy who was a really big, like 6 feet, like 4 inch tall, almost 300-pound fucking dude, who dressed as he moonlights as a bus driver,
Okay.
calling himself Mass Transit. Get
Okay,
it?
sure,
And
fine.
they're like, okay, we need you. You're gonna pair up, and one of your opponents is gonna be New Jack in this thing. This dude goes up to New Jack and said, "Hey, dude, for this match, I really want to get some color in. I really want you to go ahead and lay it on me." New Jack, being the badass motherfucker he is, says, "I motherfucker, I'll fuck you up. Don't you worry, I got that."
He just
He
engaged
proceeds-
maximum bluegity.
No, he proceeds to blade the guy to no end.
Jesus.
Instead of where you get cut and you have just like one little nick on your forehead and it just gushes out, he took a scalpel with like a giant wooden dowel rod of a
Jesus
handle
Christ.
and just on the fucking guy.
We call that a kitchen knife.
It
Yes,
gets and the dude going on with the match, he went and puffed his cheeks to get the blood flow going on the capillaries so that it really gushed out. So he's like, okay, cool, this is really great. Turns out after the match was over, we found out two things. Number one, they had lacerated a major vein up here, so it was gushing hard.
Shit.
Yes.
And number two, Mass Transit was a minor. He was 15 years old. The motherfucker was posing as if he was actually a trained wrestler.
Hang on, I thought he was 17.
How does a 17-year-old get to 6.4, 300 pounds of muscle? What the-
No,
how
not
many-
muscle.
No, not
No,
muscle.
it wasn't muscle. He
It
was a big
all
fat boy.
mass. It was big. It was body mass.
So
He's like 15 or 16
he
year
just
old.
had gigantism.
But the point is, yes, that was one of the controversial moments they highlighted. They also highlighted his moment with Xander Cage at XWF, the scaffold match, and an
One of his
independent
last
one of his
matches
last
where that he
matches
had-
where he wrestled. No, he wrestled a wrestler named Hunter Red, and he pulled out a piece of a blade from a Wolverine claw.
He
and
pulled out
started
Wolverine
stabbing.
claws. It's like, okay, the match is starting. Okay, shit. Just fucking stabbing someone in the back.
He literally went, there is not enough violence in this ring.
Right.
I need to rectify that.
The man was way too controversial
He
for
didn't even want to
WC
wrestle. He
for-
just wanted to inflict pain.
He was way too
And he did
controversial
it.
for WWE or WCW to pick him up at the time. He
Damn.
had a cup of coffee in TNA for a while, and then he just lately, the last I heard of him, he was releasing cameo videos to other people, and then this news.
And then he
You
croaked.
show me a picture of him. His entire forehead looks like a furrow. It's like it's made of 3D.
Oh, yeah.
yes, and
So-
there was a huge outcry on social media. Lots of people are tweeting, "Hey, rest in peace,
Damn.
New Jack." Especially the ECW wrestlers who
Yep.
highlighted their moments with him. Our thoughts and prayers go out to all the families and friends of Jerome Young.
May he induct horrible violence upon his victims in the afterlife.
Yes.
He's not going to heaven. They hire him to punish the sinners.
Fuck.
Listen, we got some openings here. Get down.
Oh, I get to fuck me up?
Yeah.
All right. No problem. He'll grab that same dowel rod scalp. I'm like, all right, which one of y'all motherfuckers is the baby killers?
Oh
All
my
right, that's
God.
it. Shank, shank,
It is
shank.
now an instrument
He doesn't
of
care.
holy punishment.
All right, which one of y'all motherfuckers is philandering? I thought y'all said you valued a woman. Shank, shank, yank.
Only
He
I
was
get to
fucking
do
wild.
that.
But no, that being said, yes, we do need to move on. But yes, it really sucks that happened. Shouldn't happen to anybody.
Unfortunate.
Time does catch up to all of us eventually.
But yeah, damn, 59. Once again, continuing the career of wrestlers dying too damn. How old is the Undertaker again?
The Undertaker's still alive, and he's 50 something.
Okay, because I fear for his safety now.
Well,
Has there been any famous wrestler that reached higher than 60 without croaking after a while?
Ric Flair.
Bruno Sammartino.
Ric Flair.
Oh, Jace Burner on the chat.
Nice.
I am here because that title says D&D LOL. New Jack bleeding people in heaven now.
Yes, he
Yes,
Yes, he is.
And I hope that you'll be here for the rest of it because we got
Yep.
some fun stuff to talk about.
But but the one thing we do need to address, and this is actually something that is more of an update, more of a further developments to what we discussed prior. Juan, you'll help me out here. I believe a couple of weeks ago we discussed this about how there are people online selling Pokemon trading cards, selling the rare Pokemon trading cards.
No,
for
it's
a-
not that they're selling, Jose.
Okay, go.
We warned you. We warned people about this shit.
Yep.
Angel brought this to our attention.
Sure did.
And this was something that I'd been noticing had been a bit of a trend on the Toxwitch Tick and other social media that the cool kids use.
the children's.
And that is people purchasing trading cards of the Pokemon trading card game and purchasing them en masse. Yes, thank you, Jose. Now we can get a little closer. Because we got the vaccine. We can get a little closer here. Angel, slide on in.
Slide.
All right,
Slide in.
so-
See, there we go.
Yeah, but continue.
go.
Go on. Come on. You're on a
A
roll
little
here.
too close? A little too close? Is that
No,
good?
you're on
Okay.
a roll. Come
Whatever.
on. Don't slouch.
All right. You tell me not to slouch? All right. Here's And the hoarding of these Pokemon trading cards and the mass purchasing of them has actually caused an inflation in the value of individual trading cards, and which has made the terrifying reality of the Pokemon trading card game ballooning upwards into a rich kid's game.
How ironic that this is the most famous that game has been in years. As of recently, Target has ceased all sale after a recent event when a Japanese man climbed down a rope, Mission Impossible style, to steal about $9,000 worth of those cards.
You're fucking kidding
We
me.
also have people stealing cereal boxes so they can get the holographic limited time rare, whatever the fucks they're called. You know what the saddest thing is? This began like with Charlie from Penguin Zero opening Yu-Gi-Oh packs, and then he stopped, but no one else did.
Are you kidding
real
me?
quick
Jeez.
on the chat. Steph the alternate, she's back on. Hey,
Hello,
what's up,
Steph.
everyone? Yay for Angel. She's a fan of you, dude.
Arigato.
Hey.
Jace Burner also saying scalper's always looking for an easy buck. As a Yu-Gi-Oh player, I'm very familiar with expensive cards. Same here.
Same.
Like the only reason we've stopped playing and stopped purchasing new cards is life and that shit has been getting weird.
At the time, we just moved on to Yu-Gi-Oh.
Because the meta is broken as fuck now.
That's what
you
I
know
mean.
What
Let's
the
talk about
funniest thing
Yu-Gi-Oh.
is? One of the most well-known, the games that have basically devoured Yu-Gi-Oh in popularity right now are Magic the Gathering and Shadowverse, and both of them are free on Steam.
Oh, wow.
There's literally nothing stopping you from turning on your computer right now, downloading Magic the Gathering Arena or Shadowverse, and just playing.
Well, there's also Yu-Gi-Oh Pro online.
Yu-Gi-Oh Pro.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
the meta of Yu-Gi-Oh in general has become a swap.
Cards have changed.
Oh, man.
Now, that
Do
being
we
said,
need to refilm that, by the way?
We might
Cons
have
have
to.
changed.
We
Cards have
we might
changed.
have to.
When did Target make this announcement?
Oh, allow me to
This
check
was
the
made
article.
earlier this week.
Allow me to check the article.
Yes,
This was
please
announced
pull
to
the article,
Verge.
Angel. Oh my god.
Somewhere around May the 12th. According to Bleeding Cool, they will hold sales of Pokemon cards to the US starting on Friday, May the 14th. The retailer cites an abundance of an abundance of caution for the safety of guests and store employees, and they might still sell them on the website. Walmart, by the way, declares that they continue to sell cards. Let's see.
Of course.
Where?
People
Where?
have people
Where?
have reportedly been opening cereal boxes in store to steal the included cards. Someone in Japan climbed down a rope to steal 9,000 worth of the cards designed for children. This is a game
Designed for children.
For kids.
But you don't understand. Rarity and the increase thereof drives an insane black market. There is a reason that the PlayStation 5 was available and unavailable 5 times in a row this week. Because right now, ID tag holofoils with ID tag cards.
Oh my god.
Dragged down to the... Yeah, dude, it's been insane. It's just genuinely insane. We reached the point where the company literally goes, people are in danger. We have to stop making money for a moment.
We have to stop making money for a moment. God almighty.
Hang on a minute. Do we have more
Jace
comments?
Burner adding, online is the easiest and cheapest way to get that fix.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Dude, you can just jump onto Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro and bang out a deck and just play with people online.
If they don't disconnect from the freaking game first, I kid you not. The last time I fired up Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro over here, I had my basic, beautiful, one of my Exodia decks. Yes, I'm an Exodia duelist. No, I'm not sorry. These guys can attest to the sheer horror that I submit people to.
Good
I
times.
have no room to talk. I'm a Blue Eyes duelist.
I shouldn't say anything. My deck is filled with Stardust. Wait,
And-
sorry, it's filled with Star.
Dust. And fucking, like, I would let the other person go first. They're pulling out fucking Xyz and Synchro Summons and fucking Link Summons back and right, back and forth, loading up the fucking field and then unloading it. Then they turn the turn over to me. I set up a pretty basic as fuck layout, and they drop. They fucking drop. Like, oh, he's not playing at my
The moment
level.
they see Emissary of their Afterlife, they just shit themselves.
Exactly. I
Oh
fucking play
my
Emissary of
God.
the Afterlife to help mill for Exodia pieces, and they shit chickens.
Consider-
Actual wholesale
By the way-
Popeye's chicken breast.
I think you broke your opponent.
There's a card that as long as it's on the field, any card that dies just gets reshuffled into the deck. Think about that for a second.
Oh yes,
It is the thematic opposite of Hell Poemer. I fucking love Hell. You know what?
Hell
Of the
Poemer.
old cards, Hell Poemer might genuinely be my favorite.
It's absolutely
It's
beautiful.
just
hang on a
such a
minute.
level of bullshit.
We got more
Jace-
comments from Chase.
Jace on the chat. Was I losing online? Yes. Did I disconnect? Maybe.
And
then he adds, Juan is that guy. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm that
Juan is
guy. No, I'm not sorry at all.
As the guy who spent
Exodio obliterate.
As the guy who spent more than 5 minutes playing Dragon Ball Z Fighters, I can tell you that there's nothing more defining of your victory than opponent has disconnected from the server. You can just feel the bitch-made energy flowing.
It's so beautiful.
It's
so dumb. It's
Now,
so dumb. Just
how
like,
long do you guys think that this will last?
Who knows?
Unfortunately, I feel this may last a lot longer than people expect, because as long as the scalpers can make money from it, this is going to be exploited. It is inevitable.
This is a fucking train
ground.
wreck is what it is. This is really sad because before folks can still buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards online
course.
individually. You can still go to card shops if they're still open.
Yes.
You can still go and get individual trading cards for your niche and for building your deck or adding to your collection. The problem is with people buying up these cards in bulk, en masse, and doing it for, oh, hey, check out my TikTok video of me fucking
No,
unboxing.
baby, we're going for a Twitch stream. 4 hours of opening
4 hour
card
Twitch
packs.
stream. Jesus.
I'm not kidding. I
Even the
actually
fucking,
found one like
even
that.
those fucking idiot Paul brothers did that. You have any idea how fucking stupid it is for these millionaire Bond bumbleheaded bump fucks
Yeah.
buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards just to unpack them, and they don't even keep them? What the fuck?
More
are they doing?
valuable than money.
That's a lot
is
of B words you
attention.
just used.
Can you
Yeah, 'cause
feel
they're
the power
the
of
boneheads.
clout like a drug?
No, like I'm not in it for the fucking cloud. I'm in it for the heart of the game. All right, I think I actually even pulled that.
heart of the cards.
No, I pulled that line. We were in a tournament once. We went to
I
a
remember
fucking
that.
tournament,
That was
and
fun.
and I actually fucking won a round on there, and we were actually discussing it with the guy, and he was like, "No, dude, I think at the end of the day, you just had the luck of the draw." With a dead straight face, and I'm like, "I don't think it was the luck of the draw.
It was
it
the
was the heart of the cards." And he fucking like dropped his shit. Like, he left.
Dude,
He left.
The moment I saw your the moment I saw your eyes widen, I'm like, he's gonna save this thing.
It was beautiful.
It was good.
Why can't we have that kind of fun?
Because the game is broken now.
No, we can't. Yeah, the game is broken, but also fucking people.
Because everything has gone digital now. You can't have that same experience.
No, I'm not even that. No, it's because of the situation with people buying up cards. It's making it more expensive for regular, run-of-the-mill, casual players to jump in on the
Aggressively
game.
buying up cards.
Painfully so.
I want to switch thing over here. You guys keep talking.
I believe we have some.
Yeah,
new
Jace
comments.
also saying most of these reports are mentioning games that aren't Yu-Gi-Oh though. Pokemon had a huge push with the McDonald's and Burger King stuff. Then you have streamers doing bulk unboxings.
Yeah.
Hashtag career 500 table.
Yep.
Honestly, I am actually kind of happy that Yu-Gi-Oh has not experienced that horror, but I think that's also because the meta is broken. Also, you guys know how Magic the Gathering gets away from this shit, though?
How?
Okay, so Magic the Gathering has two formats. Bound, which is for legal tournament and normal playing, and Unbound, which is use whatever you want, who cares?
For fun.
If you want to actually make money in the tournaments, you gotta play Bound. Every certain number of months, they revolve. They remove a set and they replace it with another set, which means that, let's say you make yourself a powerful meta-breaking deck to play in tournaments, by the next tournament, you are legally not allowed to use that deck. So that way, they force you to buy new cards, and they keep the game relatively unstable on the grounds that you can't keep using the
You
same
can't keep
strategy
using the
anymore.
same strategy over and
Right.
over.
Now,
you
if
have
wanna,
to
if you want
adapt.
to play casual, then yeah, by all means. I got this old Magic deck, which is white colored, and funny thing is about vampires. Vampires are usually a black color, but these vampires are conquistadors.
What?
Yeah, vampires working for the church, conquering new lands.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Literally. But with vampires.
Inquisition.
Also,
the
opposite-
Inquisition.
Also, the opposite
Don't you
side
know?
is dinosaur riding Aztecs, because we gotta go full crazy here.
Yeah, of course.
Good shit.
Aren't you wishing that we'd go away?
That being said,
That the Inquisition's here
here
and it's here to stay.
Just replace
that being
Inquisition
s-
with scalpers.
that being said,
Yeah,
yes, you're
fucking
right.
hell.
The scalpers aren't going after Yu-Gi-Oh cards yet.
For now.
For now, but let's not rule out the possibility. They
Yeah,
will.
no, like Magic the Gathering gets away because its rules force you to change cards if you want to keep playing legally. Yu-Gi-Oh gets away because the meta is a garbage heap, and Shadowburst gets away because Shadowburst is 100% digital. And also, you know what? Normally I don't shield a company here, but I gotta give them props. Apparently, they have a very good reputation for not squeezing the money out of you. Most
That's
of the money
good.
you spend on that game is if you want to put skins on your character, so it's 100% cosmetics. And I'm
Right.
like, okay, Fair enough. I can respect that.
Angel, if you could slide.
as far as we know-
slide back. No, just Angel.
Yeah.
Slide back and slide to your right.
Slide to your right. No.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, there. So as
See,
far
now
as
you're in
we
frame.
know,
Oh, thank you.
Walmart is still selling Pokemon cards.
For now.
Target is not.
Target's like,
What?
nah, bro.
What the fuck is Walmart selling? You want to know what Walmart's selling? So Walmart ain't selling jack shit. I go to the local Walmarts over here, and I can tell you with a straight face, the trading card game aisles is being phased out.
It's barren
They're-
and deserted.
They're phasing them down on purpose.
So sad. It is gone.
They're doing this on purpose because of this shit going on. They may not be announcing like Target is that they're gonna discontinue stuff, but they are making no effort to keep shit in stock. I will tell you that right now.
Hang on a minute,
Mark my
folks.
words. Walmart is trying to dwindle down on Pokemon sales. They've already done it with Yu-Gi-Oh sales. I can't find a single booster pack to save my fucking life. Magic the Gathering is next.
Just
Fuck.
a minute, gentlemen. Apart from Walmart, apart from Target, are there any other department stores that we know of that could also be selling Pokemon cards?
So far, I checked, and I haven't seen any of them that are actually worth mentioning because right now, I don't think there's any big other retailers that sell them aside from specifically dedicated stores. Best Buy doesn't sell those anymore.
What about GameStop?
GameStop sells them, but they're usually like in a very small corner in the back.
And the price for the booster packs are jacked as hell.
Yeah. Though then again, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually thinking back on it. The last time I went to GameStop, I didn't saw a single booster pack anywhere. So I wouldn't be surprised if somebody with more money than common sense walked in and nabbed them all.
Yo, do we have any YouTube streamer or TikToker in fucking Tampa, Florida, who we can blame on this?
And I swear to God,
If
Andy,
only.
if you're trying to
Andy,
bury
you
your
better not
problems
be-
on their card games,
Andy
I'm gonna
Signal, you better not be trying to play us, man.
I'm gonna
Andy, don't give me an actual reason
God,
to punch you.
Can you imagine fucking Popcorn Planet? The next video is just Andy just staring ahead with just a big pile of card packs, just going, people, you know where this is going.
Well, if there's anybody else watching, what are your thoughts about
we're
all
just
this?
joking.
Go ahead and leave your questions and comments down below, just as Chase has. Speaking of comments, Juancho?
Real quick, I'm doing that.
You're gonna break your shit doing that one.
That was a plastic bottle against a thing. All right. Also, like continuing on the chat, Jace, Walmart will put that stuff on shelves. How long it stays there is up to everyone else. It's a money sink because of in-store theft as well.
That's right.
Department stores have too much to focus on, so your best bet is to get an uninflated price is to go to a local gaming store.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, most of the time, Walmart experiences theft in the electronic and makeup sections. Clothing is a close third for what I checked on the statistics. But it's Walmart, so fuck them.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I can't say fuck them. I still go to Walmart to get food.
Oh, well, see, they're useful for that at least. But but I want to go to Farmer's Market. They have delicious blueberry pies.
Okay, are you willing to pay $95 for each pie slice?
Honestly, sometimes. They are honestly sometimes worth the price. As expensive as they may be. Dude, they have actual organic gummy bears. They taste better than any gummy bear I ever had in my life.
You know what I am actually? You know what I am willing to pay for?
What?
Movie tickets to see Venom. Let there be carnage.
Your segues are absolutely disgusting.
They're as painful as the directed in the first Venom movie.
Ha,
Okay, so I won't lie. I was not expecting a sequel this soon.
Neither were we.
Because I understand that the actual movie received somewhat mixed receptions between
Middling.
this is kind of okay.
We were
to,
right there
man,
with 'em.
This is kind of shitty. To hey, yeah, that was alright. To man, what the fuck is Eminem thinking? Is singing this shit?
You know what Eminem is singing with this shit? You know what he's singing?
What?
Man, fuck y'all. I'm getting paid.
Yeah,
I'll rap about a black goo villain guy, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, fair enough. Now,
And of course he makes it work. It's Slim Shady.
Yeah.
He's a murderer on the mic. He is a cerebral assassin, the likes of which have never been seen
you
in
know
the
what? I
rap
just
scene.
realized something.
What's
What?
up?
The movie industry likes to put a lot of songs that don't fit on the trailer to create that nice, funny dissonance.
Yeah.
They haven't done that with Gorillaz yet. I kind of want them to do that. I know. They're in the UK, so they might have some trouble with that. But I kind of want them to throw Gorillaz at some point.
Gorillas aren't UK, are they?
I thought they were.
I thought they were, but I do know that isn't this their like 20-year anniversary?
Yes, but been on time. I won't lie.
We were over here.
I really like that trailer. The
We were
trailer
over
is
here
nice.
talking about like organic food and shit. Venom will wreck anyone's over here. Like, of course, like the official title of the movie is
Let There Be
Venom.
Carnage.
Let there be carnage.
I honestly like that. I liked them more than Venom 2. It would have felt a little too dry.
Well, yeah, obviously, like Venom 2 is like, okay, this is the
Yes,
second
yes,
Venom film,
but-
but where we've got it officially, no, it's Let There Be Carnage. We got Woody Harrelson who showed up in the cameo thing.
LTVC.
Yep, the LTVC that works just fine. And like we had Woody Harrelson show up as Cletus Cassidy.
Lesbians, gays, trans, and carnage.
Ah, yes, the four genders.
Yes.
The 4 gender type.
So Woody Harrelson.
No, okay. If you may recall in the Easter egg at the end of the first Venom film,
Yes.
we had Eddie Brock, played by Tom Hardy, show up and at the Ravencroft fucking institution for correctional facilities and shit to interview like serial murderer Cletus Cassidy. The first thought that came to mind is, oh my god, that horrible red Little Orphan Annie wig on Woody Harrelson's head.
That was
It
painful.
was painful to look at.
Like,
Yeah.
Did they glue that on you with tape, bro?
No, they actually replaced it with a much better looking wig.
Yes.
Thank God.
To be fair, though, we won't be seeing much of his hair for long. Like, very soon we're going to be seeing a lot of red, and it ain't going to be from the hair.
No, it's not.
Do you
it's
think
not.
this one will be R-rated? I hope it is.
It's
I
prob-
hope it is.
I will tell you right now, it's not going to be R-rated.
Okay,
They-
but come on, man. Okay. Help
Okay.
me out. Our rating is for swearing, right?
Okay, R rating is swearing, profuse, like topless ladies and nudity,
Titties.
Excess
And-
violence and gore.
like super violence and super gore.
But how can you have a Carnage movie without super violence and gore?
You can, the same way they did with the first Venom movie. You had Venom eating people like a motherfucker.
Yes.
You had him trashing people like a motherfucker, but there wasn't any blood.
But I want people... See, that's the problem. Carnage is literally bloodlust incarnate. There's got to be some blood here, man. They got to get away with
Maybe.
something.
No,
Maybe. Or maybe they're going to leave it so terribly open to your imagination that you're going to wish that you didn't see it.
I suppose that works, but...
They
I
could
kinda-
do. They could go that route.
I'm just expecting laughs because when I watched the first movie, man, there was not a fucking moment where I didn't laugh.
It was pretty
because of
funny.
the interaction between Eddie Brock and Venom.
I like how well they're working that out in there. Like, no, you're stuck with this thing. You might as well deal with it, bro.
Yeah.
Yep. The fucking trailer opens up with the most defeated, suppressed man in Eddie Brock.
Eddie,
Well, he's
why
got-
are you making pudding at 3 in the morning? Because I've lost control of my life.
And you've got Venom wrecking his fucking kitchen, making Belgian waffles,
He's
scrambled
trying
eggs,
his best, man.
singing like old time big band 1920s jazz music or whatever, and fucking
Well,
singing
I'll be right
along.
back.
What the
Wait, okay.
Sorry, important call.
And before you know it, and of course they fucking they finish it with fucking Venom dropping these giant fucking plate of slop in front of Eddie.
It was hilarious.
Breakfast is served. Ketchup.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Oh god.
Fuck, man.
I'm expecting laughs. I'm expecting a lot of hilarity. I am expecting a lot of carnage from Carnage. After all, who
I'm not-
wasn't?
Oh, we also have Naomi Harris, who appears to be playing Shriek in this. You remember Shriek in the comics, don't you, Jose?
I believe so.
Okay, so yeah, she's a symbiote with hypersonic powers and shit, and that's gonna be horrifying. And of course, we already mentioned how just absolutely done with having a symbiote, fucking Eddie Brock is in this. We have nice
Oh,
little
yeah.
Easter egg of the Daily Bugle, and what is it, like Los Angeles edition or whatever?
I
And
think
it's
so.
It's the print cover of the Daily Bugle. It looks like the one from the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Okay, no worries. Here, have a seat.
Take your microphone back.
But yes,
My
we're
sincerest apologies. There was a bit of a technical difficulty I had to work my way through, but we are good now. We can continue.
All right,
But yes,
quick.
I'm hoping to watch this. Like as soon as it comes out, I'm either gonna watch it in theaters or watch it at home if they have it on HBO Plus. Who knows?
Oh god.
Here's to hoping.
No. That's just it. The trailer explicitly said only in theaters.
Okay,
Only
then we
Only
watch
in
it
theaters. So you have to go to the
It
theaters.
looks
on
like the
this
rest
one.
of society is finally getting used to the fact that we are slowly, ever so slowly, able to eventually escape our own homes and go to the theater again.
That, or we've just given up in terrible defeat as a collective consciousness.
Fuck it, let him
because-
die.
Because fucking pack of assholes don't want to get a shot or put a piece of fabric over their fucking mouths.
Let him die. They deserve it.
On the chat, Jace over here saying Angel has expensive taste. It was great. Eddie and Venom were the best combo from the comics.
Yes, they were.
Like, oh, I'm remembering over here one fucking comment saying like, "Oh, the trailer for Venom 1 was super scary and it turned out to be really funny."
Yep.
But now the trailer for Venom Let There Be Carnage is super funny,
Which means
but it's
it's
actually
gonna
going
be
to be fucking terrifying as hell.
Listen, I'm not saying that I want every single movie to look like Deadpool. All I'm saying is that not enough movies are taking cues for Deadpool. But maybe if the director can do the job right, they might be able to get.
Do you know who the director is going to be for this?
Boost.
Andy Serkis.
No shit.
Yes.
Gollum.
Yes, the famed motion
Gollum.
capture actor. He played Gollum. He was King Kong for a minute.
He was Cloud.
What?
Wasn't he Cloud?
No.
No.
Oh, don't you mean Ulysses Claw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, from
You
the-
said
from-
Cloud.
From
My
Marvel,
bad, I
yes.
fuck-
He was-
So wait. This man is going to direct?
Yes.
yes.
Okay, so that alone renews my hopes because I swear to God, that man is the most charismatic son of a bitch the Marvel Universe has ever made.
Like-
and the fact that he died in Black Panther was a waste of his character. Shut the fuck up, Michael Jordan. I don't care how good you were as Killmore. This other guy was better than you.
Michael
He
B.
was a
Jordan.
means to an end.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Michael Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. Fuck them kids. No, Michael B. Jordan.
Come on, man.
Apparently, Genlock is getting a season 2.
Hey,
nice.
That's
I'm
cool.
gonna see it to see what happens. The first one had problems, but it had potential. Let's see if they live up to it this time.
Okay, all right.
Not
That's
bad.
something- That's another thing to look forward to.
Yeah, definitely. As far as this goes, shit, with this talk of Venom, it's like obviously we got people who want it to be gory, they want it to be funny, but they also want it to be gory, but also funny.
You can do both.
I
It's
like-
possible to do both, but
Yes.
there's here's what's up. They want the funny of a Deadpool movie with the gory of like an Evil Dead movie.
Why don't we just make a new Evil Dead movie though?
No, we can't because there's already an Ash versus Evil Dead TV series.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Remember?
Great. Let's do it again.
No, there's
We
not
can't
gonna
do it
like,
again.
Okay, there's over the top hamminess in the Evil Dead movies.
Yes.
But the gore is absolutely gory and horrific and horrifying.
Yes.
But the comedy that folks also want in Venom is very slappy and very self-aware comedy that you get in Deadpool.
Actually, I would rather we don't do self-aware comedy. Keep
It's-
all the slappy you want, but just play the comedy for what it is. Proper comedy. Self-awareness is only fun up to a point. You increase it too much and you start looking like a fucking ironic hipster, turning to the camera, wiggling your eyebrows, and elbowing the audience every 5 seconds.
You mean like the Young Bucks?
See, it works for Deadpool because that is literally part of his character. He doesn't give a shit about the fucking fourth wall. With Venom, you need more organic comedy.
Hang on a minute. No, you already bitched enough about the Young Bucks on the third
no,
episode.
no. You brought this down, Jose.
What have
you
you
brought
done?
this down,
What have you
Angel? Since
done?
I know that you don't watch the Wrestle Rewind, and I know that some of the folks over here haven't been watching Wrestle Rewind, which I encourage you to actually go ahead and watch every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Jose Casabona here reviews WWE NXT, AEW Dynamite, and Impact Wrestling. What has been coming up from All Elite Wrestling is the tag team, the Young Bucks. One of the tag members, Matt Jackson, who's also one of the fucking executive vice presidents of the fucking company. So, like I said, that goes to show you don't hire your fucking friends to run your wrestling company.
Sometimes you gotta look between professionalism and friendship.
He has this really, really bad habit thinking that he's like cool or like fucking like a
How do you
good
do,
heel
fellow kids?
by ganking and gooking in front of the camera when he does something. I believe I mentioned this to you when the Mortal Kombat movie came out last month.
Yes.
He did the Johnny Cage split-legged nut punch on his
I
opponent.
remember now.
And you remember me shouting about it
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the moment he did it, he looked straight in the camera and oh,
Like, no. I don't want that.
no, he went another step further this past week.
He went full retard.
Yes, he did.
But
And,
you're never supposed to go full retard.
Oh, hold
and
on.
okay, no,
This just in. The Young Bucks changed their.
I don't give a shit about their bio right now.
Oh,
Put
come
it away.
on.
Let me see.
I'm-
All right, here, look. There's the Young Bucks, and their caption here says, currently not on speaking terms, and their location, your head rent-free.
Jesus Christ.
No. So this past week they went up against another tag team called SoCal Uncensored, also known as SCU. You can tell we like them. And here's the thing:
Disclaimer: this show may have slight biases regarding
And
certain facets.
They fought the SCU fought the Young Bucks to a losing effort.
Okay, here's what's up. They advertised it like almost 2 weeks in advance because it was supposed to be for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Guess who the tag champions are, by the way?
The Young Bucks?
The Young Fucks.
Oh.
And in the fucking promotion card, they literally wrote under SCU will break up if they lose.
Wow.
They basically gave away their ending. So that's number one, which
you
is
spoiled
fucking
it.
stupid. And number two, when the Young Bucks were about to finish off the guys in SCU, Matt Jackson ripped off something from the WWE. He ripped off this heartbreaking moment that happened in WrestleMania a couple years back.
Don't do this.
When the Nature Boy Ric Flair fought in a retirement match against the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels.
I remember that.
You remember?
He goes,
Shawn,
"You're one of the greatest men I ever met," and he kissed his forehead.
and Ric Flair was bleeding. He's like, "Come on, take me." He's like, "I'm sorry. I love you. I'm so sorry." And it was heartbreaking and beautiful. And he fucking kicked him in the face and pins him. Fucking Matt Jackson did that, looking straight into the camera and going, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I love you so much."
Before super kicking Christopher Daniels.
There's a difference between comedy and mockery, and I feel like this man has crossed on the other side of the line too far.
Not only is it mockery to the actual thing from Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair. Not only is that like a giant fuck you to that, which goes to show that the guys in the WWE live rent free in the Young Bucks' head, so take that. But it's also the fact that they announced that SCU was retiring if they lose, and the fact that they did this fucking shot to end the match. That's like a giant fuck you to SCU, basically saying like, nope, these guys don't matter. They can fuck off. This match was completely pointless. You should never invest your time or any sort of things on either of the wrestlers in this tag team.
Wow.
Get them away.
So it's worse than it's worse than explaining the joke. It's literally giving you the script and expecting you to be surprised at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's just
unfortunately that's the Young Bucks' MO. And
yeah, wow.
And
So
sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Most times funny, basically.
No, like
How depressing.
they think they're being clever heels by being like totally aware of what's going on. Like they don't actually tweet, because they showed you their Twitter. They update their Twitter bios instead.
It's literally a business thing.
Instead of tweeting on their thing and actually adding things, they update their bio instead and put their message on there.
I have grown so tired of self-aware, self-referential humor.
And like
sometimes I just want something with heart, something that leans into itself properly. I'm sorry,
but folks will swear up and down that, oh, the Young Bucks are so revolutionary and so cool. Don't you see how cool they're being right now? This is so cool, guys. No, they're not cool.
Listen,
they're idiots.
Going back to what we're talking about, which is Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
Yes.
I am perfectly fine with humor, but I don't want it to be too self-referential, because the whole point of Venom and Carnage to an extent is that they were the advent of the cool part of the 90s.
The gory, cool Todd McFarlane
the dude
designs.
The sketch pad and going, I'm going to make a fucking mutant of like red and black flesh and lots of fucking teeth and tendril, and he loves to kill people, and he's supposed to be a serial killer. What are you gonna call him? Bloodstorm? No. Blood killer? No. Carnage.
Hey.
You gotta embrace the itch, because when you notice that when people know is when you love something, it comes through your work. It's like cooking. I hate using food metaphors, but when you cook something and you put your love into it, even if it's just a psychological effect, that food is going to taste better. When you lean into what you're doing, that's how you know it's going to be good. Let me put it this way. Do you think the Deadpool movies are good because they break the fourth wall? No. He breaks it like maybe a handful of times across 2 films. They are good because A, it's funny, B, it has heart. I can laugh at Ryan Reynolds acting like a complete fucking spaz, but I can still feel a twinge of sadness when you see him walk down the street, avoiding the stairs as his cancerous face disgusts the general public. Yes. I can laugh when I hear Take on Me, but I can still feel sad when you see that he's trying to reach Vanessa and the wall of the afterlife will literally not let him touch the woman he loves. I can laugh at the dumb jokes about fucking Cable and his fanny pack, but I can still shed a tear when you see how he became the kind of man he is.
There's a certain balance to that.
A balance between comedy and tragedy.
Which goes in well with what Jace had said on the chat. You could do a violent movie and then just put in some comedy. If it doesn't hit, it doesn't hit. You're right.
Exactly.
Agreed.
But when you rely too much on self-referation,
you get it? Hey, we're doing that. You like that, don't you?
That was funny once upon a time. and then everybody and their fucking mom started doing it.
Yep.
It's like, what was it again? The Joker said, if you have to explain it, it's
If
not
you have
fun.
to explain the joke, there is no joke.
Pretty much.
Exactly. So when your entire humor is made out of self-referential humor, then you don't have humor. You just have references.
Pretty much.
And you can only get so far by looking at the audience and screaming, hey, remember this? You need more than that. You need something to work with. Give me a steak. Don't show me a picture of the steak and ask me how I remember the taste of it. I hope I'm expressing myself.
No.
You're making sense.
You're making
You're
me
making
a little
sense.
hungry for steak,
Sorry.
but
To
yeah.
my
We got
beloved
pizzas
listeners,
that we
I
were
tend to
eating
fall into food metaphors when my words fail me. I apologize for that.
No,
It's a
you're
That
habit.
and we're
fine, you're
hungry.
fine, man.
We can
But
solve
regardless,
that part.
The important thing is you understand what I'm saying, right? I want balance. The two masks, comedy and tragedy, have to exist together. If one is too big and it overpowers the other, then you lost me.
Yeah, it's impossible for us to get invested in the character if there isn't any speck of tragic element.
Exactly. Thank you. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Yep. You know what's really funny about this? We're gonna have to splice out the middle with the rant of the Young Bucks. We'll make that a separate segment when we re-release.
Oh my god.
So we can
Do
actually
I
get
really
to-
have to?
Local
you have
man
to-
gets really fucking angry.
The local man hates Young Bucks. Young Bucks don't care.
Oh, my
Local man attempts to live somewhere. Everything is rent free.
God damn it.
Oh my goodness.
No, but yeah, folks, we want to get your thoughts on Venom. Let there be carnage. Please go ahead, leave them in the comments below. Share this with your friends. What do you think about this new movie? Of course, we have no clue how any of this will fit with the Spider-Verse, and how about any of this will be fucking fitting in with how Sony and Spoodermans and Marvel and all that stuff's gonna happen. We got no clue, but you know what? That's not even a factor on this. We're just here for more Tom Hardy shenanigans. Will he dump himself into another lobster tank?
Maybe.
I hope so. That'll be dumb, and I love
Honestly,
it.
I love the fact that Tom Hardy as an actor has mastered the art of I am sick and tired of this shit face. Just lost control of my life.
I know.
Oh, God.
But you know
Real-
what? I'm gonna. You know
real-
what? Yeah.
Real quick, Jace Burner on the chat. Wrestling was mentioned. My eyes glaze over. LOL. I think if they try and include it with the Marvel world, they'll be able to pull it off. Maybe.
Maybe. But for now, you know what
Maybe.
I'm gonna do, Angel?
What
I'm
the-
gonna go online. I'm gonna order something. I'm gonna order some Pokemon cards, and you know where I'm gonna go to?
Oh, no, please don't.
No. It's been a long time. I've never done this, and give me a reason why I should.
Yeah, you have.
I'm going to order from eBay.
Well, you see, unfortunately, eBay no longer sells Pokemon cards because they found out people are making Rule 34 of Pokemon. So you no longer are allowed to buy Pokemon cards.
What?
Okay. Angel,
All right.
please turn forward. Check these people out, and please explain this bullshit.
Oh, there's no need to explain. I have a nice new article here that tells you
Okay.
everything you need to know.
Where's this article from? That
This
way
is
people can
from
follow it.
eBay themselves.
Oh my god.
So
eBay
prepare
has their
yourself.
own zine now. They have their own e-zine,
As
i-zine.
of June the 15th, eBay is going to do some changes to its policy. Now, this is what they said, and feel free to quote me if I got this wrong. The following items are not allowed. Adult items with content that is illegal. That makes sense. So far, that makes sense. I mean, illegal stuff should not be sold.
Correct.
If I want
Such as death and murder and crazy stuff
exactly. If I want a plastic pussy filled to the brim with crystalline cocaine, I ain't gonna get that from eBay. That makes perfect sense. Actually, Juan, tell me again, what is the legal age to make an eBay account?
like that. The legal age for building an eBay account is 13.
Is there anything stopping a minor from, say, lying about their age and making an eBay account?
Nope.
No.
Now, one could argue eBay is not responsible for that, and parents should guard what their children do more often.
That's the reason why I don't let my kid online on anything right now. I don't trust the shit they do.
How old is your child again?
12.
Do you think he's old enough to have a social media account?
No, he's not.
Do you think that he should be shopping online by himself?
No, he should not.
Exactly. So one could argue that it is a parent's responsibility to police what their children do instead of the big company doing their job themselves. But here we are.
All right. What else have they announced?
Items that do not comply with the illegal explicit content policy. Okay, fine. Makes sense. Sexually oriented materials, including items containing nudity and displays of sexual activity, are not allowed. This includes the following: adult films and video games with a rating of X, XXX State of the Union, R18, or unrelated for adults only audience.
Did you
Now
wake one of those up?
Now we're getting into weird territory because, dude, if you're an adult, surely you should be allowed to buy things for adults. Sexually explicit anime, comics, books, films, animation, manga, hentai, and yaoi, because apparently boys' love is its own thing.
Yaoi.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yep. So apparently, gay hentai, boy on boy porn is completely separate from any other form of pornography.
It's okay. Lesbian hentai apparently is 100% allowed. Adult magazine.
Okay, so Yuri is allowed.
I don't see it here.
It's
so.
not listed on there.
It's not there.
Are you kidding me?
But continue the list.
What?
Adult magazines, nudist publications, adult anime manga that include sexually explicit content, nudity, or sexual stories. Not even nudity. Just talking about sex is bad now. The following magazine and books can be listed in the magazine category as long as the listing does not contain nude images or explicit content. Playboy, Playgirl, Mayfair, and Penthouse.
What about Hustler?
No,
what
that-
about
I'm a
Hustler?
hustler.
Hustler
homie.
is
Jigga
not
acts
there.
about me. No.
Hustler in there.
Oh, and it gets better. Activity that doesn't follow eBay policy could result in a range of actions including, for example, administratively ending or canceling listings, hiding or demoting all listings from the search results, lowering seller rating, buying or selling restrictions, and account suspensions. And then comes the better part.
What?
All fees paid or payable in relation to listings or accounts on which we take action will not be refunded or otherwise credited to your account.
Like, you tried to get yourself to the hornies? No, you go get your money back.
So
You know the
get this.
eBay money back guaranteed? Not allowed on hornies.
So, because clearly we don't have enough good parents in this country that police what their dumbass children say, eBay has decided to bravely sacrifice a huge chunk of the stock and throw away countless potential customers because they want to play the purity card now.
So they're banning any content it's being sold on eBay that has any amount of sexual or mature content.
Which means that literally every single ecchi, not hentai, ecchi manga is now officially gone from there.
So, bye-bye etchies, bye-bye hentai, bye-bye...
Hell, any manga within with the slightest amount of possible nudity is most likely gone there as
Not
well.
and even fan art, even no
Gone.
photographs of
Gone.
models. No,
Nope.
But what
No.
if I want a blow-up doll?
Well, now you're going to have to go to the official websites to buy it, or you have to go to Amazon to buy it, or you have to go anywhere else to buy it. Because the wonderful thing about capitalism is the fact that if you can't find it somewhere, you can find it everywhere else.
eBay's full of fascists.
Yeah.
they can't see you, Angel. Jesus Christ!
Sorry.
You're over here. You're over here turning towards.
apologize.
And you're like
As my
half your head is this way, man.
as my point gets more powerful, I like to look at my audience.
Well, your audience is over here too.
All I see is a camera.
The
You
cam-
can't lie to me with your soul still in machinery.
Angel,
goddamn.
of course you can't physically see
But
your
yes,
audience,
here
but
we
they
go.
can
We're
see
talking with our audience through here, man. You
That's
see the
just
chat?
words on a page, and that ain't the same.
you. Now, here's
But
the
I
thing.
digress.
Yeah, now here's the thing. This isn't going to stop customers from purchasing elsewhere, of course,
No.
because there's other places online where
Oh
they
yeah.
can get their
Name three. Name
PlayAsia.
three really good the places where you can get your porn.
Yeah, Play Asia and its 2 subsidiaries. It's that easy.
Okay.
It is, dude. No, I'm not kidding.
You see, this is how much time I actually spend looking at porn online.
Like I
And
thought.
this motherfucker's got ready-made answers.
I'm like, wait. I thought PlayAsia was only to buy video games that the industry would not export, but no. It turns out they have a section on the side that just goes, "Hey man, you want some adult toys? You want some hentai? You want some figurines?"
Ha!
All you have to do is make an account, and they ship it directly to you from there. In fact, I highly encourage people to make a PlayAsia account because it supports the developers better.
Oh man. Well, what about you, Juancho? Do you agree with this edict that eBay has put out for the adult content?
Of course I don't agree. Like, motherfuck, what if we wish to use your service to get ourselves sexy prawns at a reasonable price?
But you don't
Do you-
understand.
they-
We have to control what the kids are doing. You know, we can't let 13-year-olds come
Isn't
up
that the parents?
I should have been
job, though?
watching them. Apparently, you ain't parents.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? Good use of a Eminem lyric there. That is
Yeah,
true.
there you go. Toss that shit. Listen, at the end of the day, this boils down to just another case of the industry stepping in because parents are stupid and don't want to actually take care of their own children. Leaving your minor child on the internet completely unsupervised, you know what that is the equivalent of?
Irresponsibility.
Buying a 1,000-channel package for DirecTV, dropping your kid in there, and hoping he doesn't find Howard Stern.
Jesus.
No, Howard Stern is nothing compared to this. Like,
I'm talking
no-
about the 90s kind of thing.
Okay,
Sorry.
Oh, the
maybe.
90s,
You know, back when he was allowed to get away with shit.
Jace Burner on the chat saying that was fast, disturbingly fast response.
I like to
About-
consider myself properly prepared, Jason.
I'm not.
See, Jason is saying that, but if you listen very carefully, you can hear the click of him desperately erasing his own search history.
Don't look at my browser history.
It's okay, bro. We know. We understand. We enjoy you.
We're not judging, but
But yes, I do agree. Like, the parents do need and I'm not trying to, and we're not trying to tell how each parent should be a parent.
I am. Fuck you. Take care of your kids, you deep shits.
But
No, for real. As a parent, I will say, no, fucking hell. Take care of your kids. Watch where they go. If I were to discover that my child, God forbid, goes on and finds like freaking the freaking Spider-Man Elsa prawn that they had on YouTube,
thought you were going
you
to
would have
just-
shut that down.
I would have shot that shit down.
Oh, by the way,
Like a motherfucker.
hang on. Let me look something up for you real quick.
Yeah, go right ahead.
This is going to be real quick, just to let you know. This is only to let you know how well protected your children are in a world of...
While you do that very quickly, what do you call it? Jace Burner saying, I don't erase shit. VPN sponsor inbound.
Oh,
yeah,
Very
sure.
nice.
Sign up for NordVPN with the code RavensFlock13. I wish. Actually, you know what? Please, NordVPN, email us, ravensflockonline@gmail.com. We are open for business. We will go ahead and take a sponsorship if you're willing to let us have it.
Oh, hang on a minute.
completely uncensored.
Oh my God, on YouTube? Oh God, no, you're kidding me.
So,
Naked
for
yoga.
record, all I did was type naked yoga on YouTube because they get away under the label of education.
Oh,
These videos have literally
no.
tens of millions of views.
Look
And
at
there
this
is
shit. Look at this
hundreds
degeneracy,
of
Jose.
thousands.
I know.
Look,
It's amazing.
73,000, 99,000, 17,000,
Now, let's get one thing straight here.
514,000.
All right.
Where you got straight up bubbles.
Now,
up
let's
on
get
this.
one thing straight here, people.
Here you go.
Am I against naked yoga on my YouTube? Not
No.
at all. If these beautiful ladies want to show the flexibility of their bodies and the usefulness of these yoga techniques, by all means, I'm not going to tell them no. Freedom of expression and all that shit.
Yes.
But please understand, these videos are labeled under education. They are available for everyone to see. Your children don't need to go to Pornhub to find naked, beautiful titties. They can find them on the most popular video uploading site in the world by literally clicking a few keys.
They don't need
It's terrible.
like
It's
they don't
great.
need, they don't need to go on other sites, but they do anyway.
You know they're going to, let's be honest, a kid is going to go to YouTube because they want entertainment, and YouTube is full of entertainment. YouTube is also filled with some weird shit. It's like putting the world's greatest theme park next to Chernobyl. You're going to have fun, but you're gonna get infected with some shit.
You're going to get infected with some serious shit when you're out of there,
Pretty
man.
much. And you know what? I'm siding with Juan here as speaking from a parent's perspective. Yes, it is a parent's responsibility to set limits. Kids need boundaries.
Exactly.
Kids need limits. I mean, like that shit like this, that ruins the business for everybody else that wants to purchase stuff on eBay.
Exactly. I mean, it's not even purchasing like loot shit on eBay. You know what I got from eBay that was really nice and not
What?
expensive? The Evangelion anime novels. Guess what?
Perfect.
I got 2 of those volumes from eBay at a nice cheap price, and then one day they disappeared from the listing. When I got paid again, I'm like, wait a second, I had this. What did it? And I think that was around the point where they started doing this bullshit. So I just went to Amazon. I bought them there.
Oh my god.
Like, they're not going to help anyone by doing this. They are. I understand censoring criminal shit. That's illegal for a reason.
Yeah, no, you
Perfectly
don't.
understandable.
It's like the movie 8mm. You don't show, you don't buy a snuff film off of eBay. no.
Exactly. Never look
Maybe
up
if you're on the dark web or something, I don't know.
Maybe.
Exactly. You don't go to buy illegal shit. Perfectly understandable. But you're throwing away everything that might even toe the line of standards and practices. You're essentially taking away... What was it again that the bad guy from Demolition Man said? You can't take away people's rights to be assholes. You had Dennis Leary in there going basically, yes, I want to eat bacon and pork and cheese, and I want to run naked through the streets while blaring the fucking national anthem.
Like,
You
I want to be
can't
able
take
to.
it away.
I want to be able to look at a 5'9" beautiful blonde woman with giant titties and say, "Hey, you look fucking beautiful and you got giant titties. I like that. Don't you? Don't you understand? We're just trying to be free to express ourselves." I'm doing a really bad Dennis
You
Leary
can't
impression.
take it away.
I apologize. I
Oh.
can't out Dennis Leary. Dennis Leary. No.
It's okay. No
Nobody
one
reaches
can.
that
No one
level
can.
of crazy. Point in case is...
Wish he could rescue me though.
Damn.
Ah!
I forgot he was a fireman there. Okay, but point in case is, at the end of the day, all you're doing as a business, if you censor your product, you're hurting yourself. Because if you don't sell it, they are going to. If you're not selling it, they're just going to go to another website. They're literally going to go to Google, Reddit, Bing, whatever the fuck, and go, hey guys, eBay ain't selling that shit no more. Somebody tell me a legal place where I can find it. And they're going to get a million results.
Just like how I was fucking asking just like, okay, name 3 places where you could, and you have them
Bam,
ready
bam,
made.
bam.
It can also depend. Like, well, here's the thing. On the other hand, if eBay has enough money and if they do generate enough money annually, they can afford to cut back.
Yeah, they can afford to do it, but inevitably all they're doing is hurting their business. Like, if you have a perfectly legal way to make money without exploiting your workers and your employees more than you should, Why are you like this? Is literally going, I'm going to throw away money for the sake of principles while the rest of the world laughs at me. And hey, normally I'd be the guy that goes principles over money, but in this case, you're just making yourself look like a dumbass. Why are we going back to fucking 1950s level of soccer moms clutching their pearls and going, will somebody please think of the children?
Yeah, how about we start with you and your spouse? You know, the parents.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Ridiculous.
It starts with the parents. It starts with the mother and the father.
It starts at home.
I can't believe the
starts
Ravens
at home.
has to give
Not
you
even
parenting
mother and father.
advice.
Like, you got other kinds of parents. You got kids
that's
living
true.
with like their aunts or uncles or grandparents, shit like that. Basically, the guardians of the children. It's their responsibility.
At home.
The responsibility of the fucking companies, these corporations, the responsibility of these guys, and fucking eBay specifically, is to have as broad a platform as possible to make as much money as possible for itself and to generate business and provide a service that generates that business.
Exactly.
By literally cutting off an entire category of merchandising that you can actually use on your platform on, they are neutering themselves from that. I would not be surprised if we were to look up fucking eBay stock
Oh no, that
and
shit is
see
gonna plummet.
how bad that was. You know what? I'm pulling it up
That
right
is
now.
going to
Actually,
go
yeah,
down
go right
faster
ahead.
than no. If it doesn't
One
go down,
is
now,
about to pull up the stock numbers for eBay and see
if
where
it
they
doesn't go
currently
down
are.
now, I promise you, it will go down the moment they make this change. When people realize I literally
I don't wanna
cannot use
type.
this to buy my things. Also, I can't believe we have to say this, and I apologize that we have to once again state the obvious.
No, let's state the obvious because
Companies are not in charge of raising your children. Companies did not fuck your wife and had her wait 9 months for that screaming, placenta-ridden fetus to come out yelling to the world. Companies will not pay for its education. Companies will not clothe the child, and they are certainly not going to go to the little baseball game with you. Companies are there to sell you product.
Okay.
Nothing else.
When was this announcement made, Angel?
It's going to be happening.
No, when was the announcement made?
Oh, let me check that. This is as early as I can find it. Give me a second here. I gotta go back to the fucking image. Okay, the announcement was done 11 hours ago.
11 hours ago. Oh, no fucking wonder. No. These guys fucking played it because the stock market is closed on weekends. They did that shit on purpose.
Oh.
If you look at this, because I was looking at it over here, I was thinking like, okay, there's this giant dip that happened.
Yeah.
What day is this? Hang on. This was the 11th. Like, how much you want to bet that this was when it happened? No, they did it 11 hours ago.
Actually, hang on. Let me check out the policies page that directly connected to them. They do not have a date assigned. I gotta scroll down a little bit. Please bear with me.
No, you're fine.
Wow.
If they don't have a date assigned, then we're just gonna have to go with the best knowledge.
Yeah, I can assume they did this basically today because they knew that nobody's gonna check the policy dates on the goddamn weekend. But I guarantee you, when the weekday occurs and this actually takes into effect, oh baby, it's going to dip like the goddamn roller coasters at Busch Gardens,
like
man.
you saw the okay. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to pull up my.
I saw it actually. I did saw the graph.
No, I'm gonna have to pull up my Robin Hood
it
over
was
here.
funky.
Okay, stop it. There. Unlock. Use my finger.
But yes, we have reached the point that we, a bunch of YouTubers in the middle of nowhere, have to tell
There.
you the big companies are not going to raise your children. But hey, man, if your children want to
Okay.
sit here and listen to a
No
bunch
one's
of
gonna
nerds
be able to
scream
see
and
this
swear,
prop-
that would be nice too.
No one's gonna be able to see this properly, but maybe they will.
Maybe they
Okay.
will. Here's the numbers.
Look
Okay.
at that graph. That graph is amazing.
I don't
You
think
see
we're
the giant dip of death?
Yes.
You see that giant dip of death over here?
Yes.
That one would figure that they would have made that announcement and that's when it happened. But if they fucking did it in the weekend when everything rose back up and it plateaued out in the last couple hours, that's them playing the fucking game like, nope, nobody's paying attention to us now. Let's just go ahead and drop this shitty freaking Puritan, like fucking Protestant fucking news of doom, and we'll drop it then and see how it works.
Companies have adopted this bizarre policy of out of sight, out of mind, somehow forgetting that almost everybody in the world has access to the internet. I
Yeah.
don't understand where this logic is coming from.
Now,
but
one can make the argument that perhaps rather than the alternative would be for
Oh, he
eBay-
said can't see shit. Okay, you know what? It's fine.
It's fine.
It's okay,
But
Jace.
don't
Just
worry
go ahead and look up the
One-
latest
yeah,
thing
One can make
of
the
eBay
argument
on the stock
that
market.
that the alternative would have been for eBay to make a general statement encouraging, because like you said, the limiting age is 13, but encouraging any parents or legal guardians to have better care.
No, that's too hard.
Yeah, no. It's too hard, and at the same time, that's not eBay's problem, like you said.
They're not in the business. They
Yeah,
shouldn't
the
be here.
responsibility falls on the parents.
We're reaching the point of this really shouldn't be happening, but here we are, kind of thing.
It really, no, it is. It is
Shenanigans,
Is
cycling.
this better to see?
Oh yeah, I can see it.
much better.
But yeah, you can see the massive dip a little near the middle there, and we thought that one would be the one, but no, completely different.
And by the end of the week, they closed off. On the high note.
No, they closed.
They
Closed off, kind of recovering
kind
over
of
here.
recovering. Yeah.
And now they're.
This
going
is them
to-
today. You see that giant dip of doom where they start?
Yep.
You see this giant dip of doom where eBay starts over here and then it just shot up as the day went on? Because it's the weekend. It's because nobody's paying attention.
And because people buy stuff on the weekends. Lots of stuff on the week. But yeah, no, like, considering their constant war with Amazon, because these companies are
they're
always-
losing?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, they're fighting. Shit, I can't believe I reached the day I've been rooting for Jeff Bezos.
No, let's not root for Jeff Bezos.
No,
we
I
can
never
root
root
for the
for Jeff.
people.
I'm rooting for the We're doing this for the children.
Yes. for
Wu
the
Tang
people.
is for the kids.
Raven
For the
Tang
kids.
is for the children.
The Ravens flock is for the kids.
No, we're not.
Yes.
No, our thing is
Yes.
literally rated like
No,
not for
I
children.
want a bunch of impressionable, stupid minors to watch three nerds scream and swear about dumb crap about pop culture.
Then we're for the people, and if the people include the kids, and so be it.
No,
Hey.
no. Like that's part of the point.
Hey man, and
Don't you remember the
As
stupid?
long as we're not doing naked yoga, we should be fine.
Actually, no. You know what? We should be fucking doing naked yoga, and we should be doing that, putting it under an education label. Let's see the Ravens flock shoot
Nah,
up.
it's not
Oh.
gonna work. You notice that all the yoga things always have women. It's because for some reason, naked woman, perfectly fine by YouTube standards. Flash of a dick, your entire video and your channel are
Gets
gone.
terminated,
Because,
gone.
unfortunately, even in the wild westland of the internet, double standards abound. Truly, we gamers continue to be the most oppressed societal class.
Pretty much. But you know what?
By the way, do you know where that stupid meme came from?
Where?
No, where?
Batman Beyond.
Of course.
What?
There is a scene where a kid goes mad with power, tries to destroy a building, and as he floats into the sky, he goes, "Now it is time for society to pay for abusing the most exploited class." And he says, literally, gamers, and just floats upwards.
Oh my god.
This guy was doing phony ass Gamergate bullshit before Gamergate was even a thing.
He soon realized he lived in a society. Society.
God.
You know what that kid
Real
needs?
quick,
go
on
on.
the chat, Jason saying, can't see shit, bad news that no one will remember. Ha, kids are people too, dumb, small people. If that happens, I'm leaving. Oh, please don't leave.
Oh my goodness.
God.
No, to be fair though, if that happens, this entire channel is getting copyright stricken and shut down.
I'm actually surprised we have been copyright stricken already.
We are
I
banned
know.
in
We need, a
Germany.
new, we need a new opening for Wrestle Rewind, Jose. I
And
want those
and
copyright claims
we'll
gone.
get to it. We'll get
We
to
are
it,
at least
but-
banned in Germany, and I call that a point of pride.
Hey, we're banned in Germany, but we still have an international audience outside of Germany.
Yeah, there's that Billy from Egypt. I miss him so. I hope he's doing okay right
Yeah, so do I.
But you know what people will pay attention to?
Here
is
comes another ham-handed segue.
Oh, well,
now.
yeah,
Listen,
actually, yeah.
when you make your own segues, you can complain.
Yeah,
I don't get to
why
make
do you
the
have to say that? Because
I don't get to make the
mojo.
segues.
That ruins my concentration.
I don't get to make the segues because you always make them and then you make them ham-handed.
He's too
Yeah,
busy
what do you want me
making
to
them.
do? You want me to make them as obvious as the new sign?
No,
for
you're
Discord?
making them obvious. That's just it. That's what I mean when being
Can we just
ham-handed.
bring like a fucking cue card and you just put it up and it just says
No.
segue?
But you know what's another thing to talk about? A thing to talk about that isn't what we were talking about.
Well, to be
That's
fair,
what I mean. Man.
If you don't like my segues, there's a door.
Yeah, you go through it. Go ahead and try to get this
Now.
beautiful monstrosity to work
children,
without me, man.
Ultimately, as hard as we try, and we're just kind of rolling the dice on this shit and hoping it
True.
works.
All right, you know, go ahead.
You know,
Yeah, you know, I was-
You're right. We are. It's everything is a gamble, and it is a roll of the dice. We have to roll for initiative. We have to roll for
Sometimes-
dexterity.
Yeah, Wow.
Now that's a segue, Angel. That's better.
I just kind of threw the hook there and hope somebody grabbed it.
Whatever. Look.
That's better.
There are segues that are clever and there are segues that are obvious. And yes, sometimes
Jose's
I do
obvious.
make segues that are painfully obvious, like the painfully obvious icon of Discord
Yes.
that
No,
people
that's-
are agreeing
No,
about.
we're not talking about that. We're
Okay,
talking
now
about
we
Dungeons
will-
and Dragons. We can talk about Discord later.
Oh, okay.
Dude, we
You
can
fucked up your own segue.
Dude,
We
listen,
laid it up for you.
We can cram that up nice and pretty. People are mad about changes. And for once, I agree with them. That's it. But okay, let's actually talk
Let's
about
actually
Yeah,
talk
let's
about
actually
the
talk
good
about
shit.
the good shit.
Dungeons and Dragons, which I saw a trailer of a while ago. Actually, I found it on the PlayStation Store. But regardless, give me a moment to find the article because I know I have it here. Ladies and gentlemen, Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance will launch on Xbox Game Pass on day 1. The new Dungeons and Dragons game, Dark Alliance, will launch there according to the developers of Turkey Games. Jeff Hattem, the studio head and creative director of the game, announced that this was a new release. When it launches on June 22nd, it will be available on Game Pass for Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and PC Master Race.
PC Master Race.
As well as a cloud for phones and tablets. Oh shit, even there. There is a crossplay support as well for PC and consoles, so you can play with all your friends on Steam. Dark Alliance will also be available for purchase on Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. Those who buy the game on PS4 will receive a free upgrade to PS5. Good luck fucking finding that. While the process happens automatically without a code, Xbox via smart delivery. Well, you have to wait just a little bit. Turkey Games said that it still has so much more to show for the game. They will host a live stream every Friday until launch. Okay, I gotta give them props. That is an amazing.
That is cool.
Starting
That
May
is
14th,
nice.
the developers will play the game, discuss it, and address any issues. You can see those streams on Twitch and YouTube, 8 p.m. every Friday. It is set on the lore of Forgotten Realms, and it will feature real-time combat and co-op. Players will assume the roles of Dritze Dorin, Katibri, Brunor, and Wolfar as they face off against D&D enemies like Frost Giants, Beholders, and White Dragons.
By God. Okay, see that's a fucking beautiful
I saw some of the
announcement
gameplay.
right there.
That is a
It
good
looks like a
announcement.
nice, much more fluid version of the gameplay in Dragon Age 2, which I kind of like. That one, like.
That one was good. Like the fucking K Storm gets me up on when she's playing Dragon Age Inquisition and
Yes.
and just goes bananas on it. So if he's got anything close to that, I'm sold.
So far, for what I've seen, I really like it.
On the chat, real quick. Let's see here. Jace, Batman Beyond was way ahead of its time. Yours truly, Billy. Thank you for joining us. Yours truly, Billy. Welcome to the chat.
Hey, speak of the devil.
Exactly.
I
Gotta love
summoned
it. No
him.
YouTube notifications. Ugh. I probably missed a fuck ton of the stream.
But I'm glad
Jace,
that you got here,
that
bro.
bell doesn't always work. I'm glad the crew are together in one stream in person. You better believe it, man. Believe in the flock.
Believe.
Billy
Believe
has
in
been
the
summoned
flock.
from the sands
Believe.
like a gene.
Exactly.
Here to grant me the wish
Rolling
of his
that,
performance.
rolling that dice show. Quan with the segue. Fail on the assist. Let's see. Baldur's Gate was great in the late 2000s. That thing looks like Doom, but D&D. Yours truly,
yeah,
Billy.
yeah.
There's something I've been wanting to say. Adjust the volume a little bit because it's a bit low.
Oh.
Okay. How about now?
Please let us know.
Because we've got our microphones all the way up.
I'm
Yeah.
swallowing this thing right now.
We're trying to
We've
control
been trying to
the
keep
audio,
the-
but at the same time, we're also trying to keep us from sounding like we've got bullhorns in our throats.
But we do have bullhorns in our throats. Because we are the toughest, roughest horns in this culture. Come
hope this
wet
is-
your horns against us.
Yep. Jose was saying. Jose says, "Speak of the devil." I wonder why. That's because we actually brought you up earlier. We were like, we were saying like, "Hey, we hope to see."
Listen,
We meant that as a positive.
No,
not as
no,
a
you
ne-
didn't. I literally went to the sandy area and I summoned him like a genie with a D in
Ow.
front.
That's a
Dude.
positive.
Billy is our genie. He granted me the wish of his presence. That is the
Yep.
greatest wish I could ask for. Thanks, bro.
Jace on here. I'd rather lower my audio on my end than Max and still not here. Sounds good. Also, Billy, I'm choking it. Almost got choked while drinking water. Nice going.
Yeah, dude, you just summon him. You want to kill him?
Yes.
Please let's not kill our fan from Egypt.
It's the only way I can experience joy, by destroying the things I love.
No.
But I digress. Point in case, I actually got to check out some gameplay briefly of the trailer they made for the
Yep.
PlayStation 4. Okay, so first off, this game looks like it's putting the effort into actual gameplay instead of graphics. So it looks a bit outdated, but goddamn, the gameplay looks fun as hell. And I don't remember the last time I played any D&D-like game since Dragon's Crown for the PS3, I think.
Oh my goodness, that is
It's
an
been some
ancient
time.
game, but I like it.
But regardless of the matter, we are happy that we have a See, I like the fact that the developers go, we have so much faith in this product that we're going to play it in front of you, show you what the game can do, and we're going to answer your questions.
And we're going to play it every week leading up to the game release to get you hyped and to whet your appetite. That's proper good marketing.
respect
I
that. Yeah, I
like
respect
that.
I like that.
It may sound dumb and it may sound basic, and I'll tell you right now, to save my life, I have not played a single D&D campaign
We gotta get in
properly. No, and I hate that I have not been able to play one. But you know what this does? this actually gets me excited
Yeah, you
for
can
a
actually
video
do it
game
online
experience.
now.
Exactly.
You can play your own personal D&D with friends across the globe on Steam or Xbox One or Xbox One X or Xbox or Xbox AAA R-rated, no minors allowed.
Yep.
Or Xbox Chat, which has all the minors for some reason.
And they speak as if they're not minors. They speak as if they're sailors in fucking Navy.
I don't know, man.
swearing at
Somebody
each other.
that throws the N-word that many times in a row clearly has some development issues. I'm just saying.
You stupid No.
Ningen, did I just catch you having fun?
Jinzo Ningen, how dare you? I will catch.
By the way, the Boondocks has a Japanese dub. The N-word is complete there, so we had to do literally screaming, Yamaro! And the
Are you serious?
going, Yamaro! Yamaro!
Nice.
Dude, the language barrier is the greatest thing in the world because I can listen to cute anime girls scream the N-word as loud as possible and nobody can.
Shit.
So, alright, so we got more comments?
Yes, more on the chat. Let's see here. Billy, well, I'm here and then this is great. So you guys probably streamed Doom 2016 before today for this, correct? That's right.
That's
that was earlier today.
and we kicked ass.
Go ahead and watch it on the replay. You'll enjoy it. Jace Burner, as a D&D player, we're used to subpar graphics. We want gameplay. This is why Skyrim keeps getting re-released. Billy, speaking of campaigns, I got some games added to my Steam library. Question is, which one do I download? Think of aging the New Order, of trying the New Order.
New Order?
The New Order.
Wolfenstein, the New
Is
Order?
that Wolfenstein the New Order?
that Wolfenstein?
Dude, if it's Wolfenstein, 100% go
Yes.
for it.
Yes, go
If
for
it's
it.
Wolfenstein the New Order, yes. We wholeheartedly endorse.
The joyous journey of Blazkowicz and his eternal quest to collect himself some Nazi scalps is a beautiful thing.
Tarantino style.
I'm here for one reason and one reason only.
Killing
Killing
Nazis.
Nazis. And these are
Beautiful.
super Nazis.
Oh, wait.
With robots. And yeah,
That's
Billy
a
said
yes.
yes. That's a yes.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Please enjoy it.
Destroy
It's made
it.
by the same team that made the recent Doom game, so you know the gameplay is going to be fantastic.
Yep.
Hell's yeah, but you know what other game is going to be fantastic?
What is that?
The newest game of The World Ends With You, Neo.
That's right.
Neo, the world ends with you. Oh,
So,
God.
We got to check out the trailer just a while ago, and I have seen some screenshots
Well,
recently.
the trailer was long released, but this time they released the opening video to the game.
Now, I won't lie, I was having my doubts when I heard there was a sequel because the style and look of The World Ends With You is very well suited to 2D.
And also very mid-2000s
Yes,
as well.
it's pure anime, and every single monster is made of tribal tattoos. So to see them translated to the cel-shaded 3D genuinely looks really good. They haven't released much aside from the trailer and some gameplay, but for what we see, the characters fill the usual role of anime stereotypes we're going to enjoy checking out. And I won't lie, I am 100% hype. I find it funny that they don't call it The World Ends With You 2. It's called Neo, The World Ends With You. So it roughly translates to The New World Ends With You. Also, the trailer has a lot of plus and minus imagery. So you can bet your ass that will somehow be important because the franchise is very big on visual representation. Lots of visual
Indeed.
storytelling on that one. So yeah, shit, I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to not breaking my hands playing that shit on a handheld.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to not buying a Switch. Fuck you.
Dude,
No,
you'll
no,
be
no.
fine. You just need some
it's
more
going to be
juice.
available on a Nintendo Switch, and it's also going to be available on the PlayStation 5 platform.
On PlayStation 5, not 4?
Well, let me take a
Double
look.
check that, please.
check.
I will double check that now.
While we-
Also, the opening music
Oh,
for
it's-
the
it's
video.
pretty
While we're checking that, real quick on the chat, Billy, I got the Old Blood and New Colossus as well.
Freaking
Ignore
great.
typos, please. Jace, World Ends With You is great nostalgia. Billy, I can't find the 2009 one, though, from Raven Software. I heard it's good as well.
Yes,
It is really good. Like, it was such a unique experience, especially with it being a Nintendo DS game.
Yeah.
Like, you have the dual screen experience and all that stuff.
Okay.
So how that's going to translate?
All
If
right.
they're doing that on
I was wrong.
a single screen platform.
Neo: The World Ends With You will be released on July 27th of this year for the Nintendo Switch and for the PlayStation 4.
Okay, good.
Not 5.
God!
Now, that being said,
Oh, okay. My wallet just breathed a sigh of relief.
I gotta be honest with you. I actually had a somewhat crappy experience with The World Ends With You. Not because it's a bad game, but because I had to almost beat it 4 times. The first time I got it, I lost it. So I had to get a different copy of the game.
Oh,
And because the 3DS has the memory spawn of a fucking goldfish, I had to start the game from the beginning. Then the 3DS broke. So I had to get another 3DS. Then the game broke. So I had to get the game again. So it took me 4 tries to actually beat that game. And by the time I got to the end, I just went, oh God, make the pain stop. Now, so observant viewers will notice that a pointed character in the trailer is Minamoto, aka Sho, aka one of the most popular antagonists of the series.
Right.
He's a Reaper who is obsessed with mathematics and using the cosine stand, whatever the fuck is it called?
I hate trigonometry.
Yeah. He's also famous for the scene where he tries to cast a flare spell level pi. He literally
3.14.
says 3.14 and then it's just 3 boxes of text with nothing but numbers. But they stop him before it happens. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to see it this time. Now, he's clearly up to his own shenanigans because he wasn't dead and he shows up in this game. But he and the main girl, Shiki, we saw her walking around the street with her little plushy cat, appear to be the
Is that the redhead?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
In real life,
Could you please button that the shorts now?
Oh, that's the fun part. Spoilers for those who never played the game. She's not naturally a redhead. She never was. The
that a
price
wig?
for entering the game was her appearance. She looks like her best friend.
Oh.
The real her has glasses and black hair and seems to look very pretty herself, but you know, semantics of self-esteem, whatever. Point in case, I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I am very happy they properly adapted the style. And I have no idea how the gameplay is going to look.
Shit.
But here's to hoping.
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay, real quick. Geeks5 ever jumped in on the chat. Yo, how's it going?
Hello.
Jesse Goku. How's it going? Good night.
How you doing, man?
Also on the chat, Jace, talk about first world problems. Billy, speaking of which, Shadows of War Definitive Edition on PlayStation Store is $60. Let that sink in.
Oof.
Jace, Shadow of Mordor is one of the best fantasy style epic games ever. Angel can attest to that.
It's pretty good, but I wouldn't pay $60 for it.
Yeah,
now.
good games never drop in value. Geeks5 ever. What are we talking about?
We're talking about video games. We're talking about Neo, The World Ends With You.
Yep.
Yes.
Before that, we were talking about the release for Venom. Before that, we had the new Dungeons and Dragons video game. Before all of that was how fucking Pokemon cards are pricing up and
They're
inflated
more
because
expensive
people
to
have.
have organs in the black market now.
Yep.
Also, yours truly, Billy. That's where I got like 12 games for the price of a new game.
Nice.
Yep. No,
Hey, man,
holy fuck.
God bless the Steam sales because our wallets weep. Dude, we're reaching a point where games are costing $70 now. I'm not buying new games.
$29.99. None of that $60. Multiplayer bullshit.
Yeah, but no, for real. We're reaching a point where the industry is kind of busy eating itself, and new releases cost $70, and the consoles to play those releases are nowhere to be seen. So each living capitalismus, if we can get it here, we'll get it somewhere else. And if we can't get it somewhere else, then we will sail with the black flag in hand. Demand and supply.
Of course. Well, reverse
right.
that. Supply and demand.
No,
Yes.
we demand it. And if they don't supply, we're going to get it somewhere else.
Oh, yeah. What do you call it? Yours truly, Billy, saying I'm not sponsored to say this stuff, but they may as well sponsor me for the way he's been plugging Steam. Geeks5 Ever, sharing some news. Some fitness Insta models are now following me on my journey.
Hey.
A few of them are following me. Yeah, no.
Nice.
We've been watching that. We saw how you've been at your 60 days of progress, getting
Congrats.
back in shape, man. We're really proud of you. We're really happy for you, man. And we're hoping to see the rest of the results as it comes in. Don't break yourself on this. Pace yourself. You already know what to do. What are we talking about? I'm a fucking flabbo over
Remember,
here.
You only fail when you give up.
What?
You only fail when you give up.
What?
You only fail when you give up.
Yeah.
Do or do not.
Okay.
Do or do not. There is no try, except when you try. So try.
Wow.
Try really hard.
Let's see. Jace Burner, inflation might be because of the need for so much cross-platform. That's a possibility.
That is a possibility.
A lot of
Or-
cross-platform support would be pretty pricey.
That is true. Or also, they're kind of greedy fucks. Let's not lie
Yep.
to ourselves.
Um,
The companies don't care about you. They don't care about me or anyone else.
Let me see.
They're
What,
bastards.
what amoeba? Hold on a minute.
An amoeba. Where?
No, not an amoeba. Oh, here it is. Also, got my hands on. Let me see here.
Oh.
Yours truly, Billy, is saying that we missed something. Also, I got my hands on Shadow of Mordor and War from the reviews. The gameplay is what shines the most, and the story was well to an extent. Thoughts of them, guys? I have not played it. You'd have to ask Angel. Your thoughts?
Well, I have played and beaten them both, and okay. So, how do I put this? This game has really good gameplay mechanics, as long as they're not focused too much on the combat. The combat is not bad, but it has that AAA slide to the left. Slide to the right. Soft lock
Reverse,
on an
reverse.
enemy. My character model is just going to fucking soap its way to the fight.
Freeze!
But aside from that, which is honestly a minor thing, it's pretty fun, and the story is just pure Lord of the Rings fan fiction, and I love it because of that, because it's just we're gonna take this what-if scenario and catapult that shit all the way to the end of the world. So yes, I honestly did enjoy those games a lot. The second one is clearly superior to the first one, but the first one is still pretty good, worth buying, and I hope that you enjoy them as much as I did.
Along with that, we've got, let's see here, Geeks 5 Ever. One of the Instagram fitness models that's following me had 200,000 followers. He also said, can I use a PP pump to inflate my money? You can on OnlyFans. Definitely consider that as an option.
You know,
I saved hundreds of dollars on new video games by switching to stealing.
Wow! You know what? I mean, are they wrong though?
No, they're not wrong.
You're not wrong, but you shouldn't say it.
Also, Billy, you missed my message on the Aniba site right above the sponsored one.
Sorry.
It's like you're running on a treadmill reading them, LOL. Yeah, you're
Sorry,
right.
bro.
Sorry.
We're not used to getting this much interaction, and now that we're slowly growing into a better channel.
Yeah.
So please know that even if we miss a few messages, we sincerely appreciate their interaction. So don't stop.
Yeah,
we really do.
Stop.
Jace over here saying Geeks 5 Ever gonna get canceled. Nope.
Oh,
Harder people have come at Geeks 5 Ever and they've failed.
Hang on. Is Geeks 5 ever a woman?
No.
No.
Okay.
They're a team.
Is there a woman in the team?
Sometimes.
They're never
Sometimes.
getting canceled. They have the power of double standards. They're fine.
God damn it.
No, seriously. We make one mistake, we're fucked. They make one mistake, they're good. But you gotta know how to play the game. Speaking of games, before I'm finished, because I see that my section is very quickly coming to an end.
Yes.
I have a brief but ever so hilarious update of the fight between Apple and Epic.
Yes,
for it.
please,
Now,
go
let's
ahead.
get one thing straight. These both companies are complete pieces of shit. But Epic is very clearly in the wrong here because they're the ones that broke terrorism service and decided to run off to do their own thing. The Verge has ever so gracefully granted me this information, and I would like to extend my sincerest thanks to them for giving me this.
Of all
beautiful
places,
piece
the
of
fucking Verge.
Sometimes I reflect on my life and I wonder where I went wrong. Such that I am sitting on a wooden pew in federal court watching a Google search for Candy Crush Saga on the display monitor. This is a huge trial with major stakes for tech companies, and it's also a fucking disaster.
This is worse than back in the late 90s when they were talking about the internet. It's a series of tubes.
It's basically a series.
God.
So, on the Facebooks, do you know how the books have faces? Here, Mr. Zuckerberg.
On the stand is Loring Hitt, Professor of Operations, Information and Decisions at the University of Pennsylvania, Wharton, looking uncomfortably behind his face shield. During the direct examination with the ongoing Epic versus Apple trial, Hitt testified that he didn't think having access to an app like Candy Crush to a browser instead of an app counted as friction for the user, and that it certainly was less friction than real-world alternatives, such as leaving a convenience store and then crossing the street to go to another convenience store. The point of his testimony is that game developers multi-home games to PC and mobile. He's the Apple's expert witness, and he's here to convince the judge that being blocked from the App Store isn't a huge barrier to developers. Epic, whose game Fortnite is in fact blocked from the store, has taken Apple to court to show otherwise. And the picture he painted in his directional examination was largely dismissive of his concerns. We go through these tiresome processes for several games, and I have never heard of any of these small potato styles, which makes them sort of a weird point of comparison. Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is so stupid.
This is incredibly dumb, and I
We're
love
reaching
it.
the point where Epic is trying to twist its arm to go out of his way to say that this is an exploitation of its business model, and they're essentially being forbidden. Don't forget, Epic is the ones that said that fighting Apple like this is like fighting for civil rights. They're literally comparing themselves to slavery. Meanwhile,
I remember they put their fucking 1984
Yes.
Apple ad through.
So dumb.
Epic.
Meanwhile,
Come on.
the representative of Apple is doing here like, dude, I have proof of the fact that we're right. It's the fact that you are literally breaking the rules right here, you stupid shit.
You stupid ass.
Oh, and get this though. Remember how there was a huge number of Fortnite players on like Apple? I made a comparison to that to the number of Apple players outside of Apple. The number is minuscule by comparison. These people are wasting millions of dollars on a court case over a tiny slice of pie. They make enough money from every other player of Fortnite that they can drown away every debt they have in 1 year. But they are literally fighting Apple over the rules they broke.
Oh my goodness.
And they're trying to show this in court, even though all they're doing is burning money. So yeah, this is where we are right now. Epic is literally throwing away money to prove Apple wrong over a crime that they committed.
They're both losers. You know what's really stupid here? At the end of the day, Apple having a stranglehold on on how you get to publish on their precious platform and shit.
30%.
Yeah, like that's still bullshit. And there's still folks who say, I hope to God that Apple loses this fucking lawsuit.
I kind of hope they both lose because I don't like either of them.
Same.
That would be really funny. It'd be the judge going on this like, you know what? I'm hereby putting out an executive decision or judicial decision. Neither of you guys win this case. I'm throwing it out. This shall not be qualified for appeals. Y'all motherfuckers are not allowed to sell on the Apple platform. And Apple platform, you have to reduce your overhead from 30% down to 15% at maximum.
Kids, you're both grounded.
Exactly. You're both grounded.
Let me see if they
All right,
show
we
something
gotta
else here before
we gotta start wrapping up, but I gotta
wrap it up by reading the last bit of comments.
I'm sorry, like
that's pretty much all there is to say. These bastards are just
see.
killing themselves over it.
All right, let's see. Geeks 5 Ever. I'm a grown ass man. Jace, as a co-host, I've seen some shit. He's a co-host for Geeks 5 Ever.
Hey.
Billy, on that note, I don't torrent games to avoid ransom bullshit. Ransomware bullshit.
I remember the days of LimeWire.
The Geeks 5 Ever. We have the power of Mexico. Peso power.
That's even more powerful. You
Billy,
can't stop them. They'll just immigrate.
It's not because it's not legal to torrent them. And Jay's telling Billy, sometimes you just need to emulate games that aren't made anymore.
Yeah,
Billy, emulation is one thing. Cracking, repacking, etc. is another thing entirely. Yeah, but Nintendo would like award with anyone streaming a game they don't produce anymore. Reveal Juan is barefoot. Actually, I'm not barefoot, but I was. I wear sandals, but when I kick my feet up, I drop the sandal for a minute.
Well, yeah. See, I like the way they're putting these points because they're both making sense. It is true. It would be it would be not good for the company if you're basically stealing the paid product. But we got a bunch of games that they don't produce anymore. We got a bunch of titles they don't care about, and they're perfectly happy to never show them off. Let's not forget, a few weeks ago, Sony was about to throw away their entire PS3 library.
Gone.
God, yeah.
No more Metal Gear Solid 4. It would have been gone.
/ make them put it back. But let's be honest, if the response had been even slightly less negative, we would have to pirate those games now because you wouldn't find anything else. Hey man, if you're willing to pay hundreds of dollars on eBay for a copy of Strider 2, by all means, that's your money. But I'm just gonna get it for free because Capcom doesn't publish that anymore.
True.
Shit.
Continue with the comments.
All right, real quick, Billy, guys, I gotta be honest, for real, y'all made my day when you found out about the price range for the RTX 3090 card. Also, correction, it's not $500 more; it's about $900 to $950 more.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
even horrible. Jace Burner, Raven's feet on Discord soon.
No, fuck!
Are you kidding me? I'm putting this shit on OnlyFans. You want to see this again?
Oh,
No.
don't like
They got to
this.
go to the paywall, $9.99 to see your feet.
Oh, you only got a little bit of a sample.
Geeks
Sorry,
5
bro.
Ever. Buy an iPhone is like buying a compact computer. You had no idea what you were doing. And to Billy saying maybe even more than that, but I just threw an estimate. You know, you're not wrong. That was when we were looking that up. We fucking lost our minds. Not just at the actual conversion between what was it, Egyptian pesos and US dollars on there.
What was it called? What was
Was
the
it
name of
pounds?
I think it's pounds,
I
right?
think it
Yeah.
was Egyptian pounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy God
Because it
Almighty!
feels like you're lifting several pounds worth of them to equal $1.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is the
it
point.
was-
And by the way, this is without counting the cost of physical games in Egypt compared to down here. So, because Billy doesn't just have to deal with expensive computer parts. If he wants a physical game, he's paying for the game and the export taxes of the
Yep.
game.
It was such a fucking rack.
Jesus Christ.
It was.
Gonna have to start selling ancient fucking artifacts to afford gaming now.
Perhaps another time, but right now we went over time, and we're going to go ahead and wrap up today's episode. It was certainly awesome. We did talk about a lot of things to look forward to, a lot of
Thank you,
things
all
that
of
are
you. Thank you so much.
bullshit.
Pretty please, leave your comments below. Pretty please, share this video. Share our channel. Get your friends to subscribe. Let people know about the Ravens Flock. Let them know what we do and what we're all about. For the love of God.
And I'll tell
we
you
want
what.
to shoot up.
Yes.
We want to aim for 1,000 subscribers before year's end. It's impossible, but it's not really impossible. Help us make it happen.
And I'll tell you what, Juancho, in the spirit of teamwork, let's do this. I'll be the hype man, you be the plug man. Let me hype, you plug.
Fine.
Teamwork!
Angel, what would you like to do?
I'm just happy to be here, guys.
So are mine. My
So
God.
are we.
fucking
We're all
hell.
happy to be here, man.
I'm just really
Fuck.
happy to be here.
Fuck,
I don't
man.
care if there's nobody on that chat listening to us. I'm just glad that I can see my friends again.
Hell,
No
same
offense to
here,
our
man.
beloved public. I'm actually very happy you guys are here, and I do hope that I can see you next time and the time after that. Because the fact that you are here listening to our voice means that somebody in the vast, dark universe of humanity, somebody out there cares about what we have to say.
Yes.
And you have no idea how much that means to us.
It really doesn't.
And,
Thank you
yes,
kindly.
and as our gift to all of you, if you guys have anything that you would like to say, please go ahead and pipe up in the comments, no matter what show it is. And if you would like to come on and be a guest on one of our shows to speak with us, whether it's the
Please,
Ravens
let us
Flock,
know.
the Black Files, or if you want to pop up and make a cameo appearance on Los Amigos Play or Wrestle Rewind, go right ahead, because we are interested in hearing what you have to say, making your voice our mission. Continue to watch our show, The Ravens
Yes.
Flock, the flagship show that's been going on for years, every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. But also check out our other shows. Well, continue to watch Los Amigos Play, which is on Saturdays at 5 p.m. before The Ravens Flock, as we continue for the rest of the month of May to grind through Doom 2016 in celebration of its 5-year anniversary.
The only thing we're grinding is demon skulls under our boots.
Hells yeah! We are grinding, we are ripping, we are tearing, we are grinding for for points and all that stuff.
Except when you quit the one challenge after the first try.
Shut up. And of course,
Smells like doom, bitch.
but listen, not everybody can make time on the weekends, and that's okay. You know why? Because we also have an extended library of all different podcast episodes of the Black Files available on all of our audio media outlets and available on YouTube. And we also stream the Black Files live every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. with your host, this guy right here from the mean streets of Jackson Heights, New York, Mr. Juan Arouse.
You better believe it.
We're
I
actually
co-
in New York right now. We
Team
might have uploaded
Juan,
this
Team
entire
Juan,
time.
Thug Life.
Okay, don't actually do that. I'm not Taz. Do I look like an orange refrigerator to you? Don't
Yes.
call me that. No, the Black
Yes.
Files is where we discover and discuss the darker side of geek culture. We discuss assholes. We take them to task. We try to hold those motherfuckers accountable. We discuss some of the hard shit that goes on because it has to be discussed.
Of course.
So don't forget, Wednesday evenings. It's live on Twitch and YouTube, and it's also available the following Thursdays on our podcast platforms. That's iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Stitcher.
Yes, and of course, if any of you fans are wrestling nerd fans like myself and the Juancho and Angel to a degree,
Yes.
then yes, check out my show, Wrestle Rewind, Thursday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, where I cover every weekly edition of WWE NXT, AEW Dynamite, and Impact Wrestling.
Damn right.
Yep.
And yes, as Juan
When
mentioned,
it comes crashing down and my console dies.
goodness.
When the DLC is expensive and the AAA flies.
Oh my God! Thank you. But yes, and yes, as Juan mentioned earlier, the Ravens Flock, the Black Files, all our shows are simulcasted on YouTube and Twitch.
If you can help us grow, that way we can actually get try to spread that so we
Bring
can
it
go
on.
back to our original
Hells
platform,
yes.
Facebook. Please help us out.
But
We're
now,
broke.
But now I'm all hyped out, so I'm going to turn over to the right. Juancho, plug us away.
Thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of the Ravens Flock. Don't forget to hit the follow button on our Twitch.tv channel and the subscribe and notification bells on our YouTube channel. And we ask you to continue to tune in every Saturday night at 7:30 Eastern Time and sharing the fun as we continue to make your voice our mission. Until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/The Ravens Flock, Twitter.com/Ravens Flock 13, Instagram.com/The Ravens Flock Online, Twitch.tv/The Ravens Flock Online, and of course, as I said, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/The Ravens Flock, home of the Black Files, the Wrestle Rewind, Los Amigos Play, and the Ravens Flock.
Yes.
All right, folks, this has been an exciting May 15th edition of our flagship show. All members of the nerd world watching, we are the Ravens Flock, and we are out.